Hello and welcome back to another video on the rest of and to another edition of Smackdown Out of 10. And yeah, it's a big show today. Not many matches on it, I have to say, but you know, a lot's going on. Building up stories, really, I guess. So yeah, I mean, definitely an interesting episode of SmackDown with a few big developments on there. So yeah, let's get straight into it. And we kicked off with the women's tag team title match between Damage Control and a team of Nox and Morgan. Morgan and Kai kicked off the match, and Nox came in early with the challenges in control. Kai got the takedown and isolated Nox before making the tag to Io. Liv came in with the tag and joined Nox to hit a double team move of their own. Morgan then ran the distraction at ringside before Nox came in with a big dive, taking out the chance. After a break, Liv was taken out with a big drop kick from Sky before she sent Nox outside and tried for a moonsault. Bayley then tried to interfere, but Nox sent her over the barricade. Hooded Via came out and took her Negan out of nowhere before security dragged her away. Sky then sent Tegan back into the ring before hitting over the moonsault for the win. And yeah, I wonder who's that mysterious figure is. But yeah, it gets 6 out of 10 from me. Definitely some intrigue over that. I think we can all probably guess, but there we go. And yeah, I mean, a good win for Sky and Kai. I think they kind of had to retain here. So yeah, 6 out of 10, but got the big face out of it. Debuting a new look, Sami Zayn then got ready for his meeting with Roman Reigns, and Jay hinted the Tribal Chief, making Zayn a full member of the Bloodline. Before we saw a creepy video of LA Knight being tied up earlier. Knight was out next and called Bray Wyatt to the ring. Wyatt came out and tried to say it wasn't him before Knight attacked him. Interestingly, Uncle Howdy showed up on screen. However, this time he walked down the ramp in his mask and started laughing like a maniac. Knight was scared and backed off before he headed for a break. So yeah, first time we've seen Uncle Howdy. And yeah, that kind of just takes up a notch, which I think we kind of needed with the Bray Wyatt character. And yeah, definitely intrigued to see where that goes in the next few weeks with LA Knight scared of it. But anyway, it's then time for Gunther versus Ricochet for the title. Imperium was banned from ringside before the match, and Gunther had the upper hand early on. Gunther got a hip toss on Ricochet before reversing a springboard dive. The champ was sent out of the ring before Ricochet hit a big dive moonsault off the ropes. Back in the ring, Gunther tried for a German off the second rope, but Ricochet landed on his feet. Gunther then got a near fall off a big clothesline before his dive was met with a kick. Ricochet then lifted Gunther with a suplex before hitting a 450 splash for a near fall of his own. He then got some big strikes before taking a chop on a powerbomb. Gunther got the last symphony finisher before getting the pin. And Imperium came out after the match and attacked Ricochet before Strowman made the save. Imperium retreated before SmackDown moved on, and we're going to have a street fight between them next week on the Christmas episode of SmackDown. So yeah, that'll be good fun. And of course this match was really great between two of the brilliant in-ring workers on SmackDown. So it gets an 8 out of 10 from me. Great stuff. Backstage, Roman told Jimmy that he wasn't sure whether to make Sami a Uso or not due to his past association with Kevin Owens before Adam Pearce was called, and Roman wants the match set up between him and Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens as a partner of his choosing, and that's exactly what was set for later on. Of course, we'll get to that. Legado del Fantasma then took on Viking Raiders and Hit Row in the number 1 contenders match for the tag team belts. Ivor and Adonis kicked off the match, and the Vikings took control early. Top Dollar was then tagged in and sent Eric outside before doing the same to Legado. Weldon hit a big crossbody off the top before Cruz came in with a springboard dropkick and a 450 splash for near fall. Vega then interfered and took Adonis down with a head scissor, and B-Fab also got involved. Valhalla then took both women down before Hit Row got their combined finisher on Wild for the victory. And Jay gets a 6 out of 10 from me. I mean, there was a bad botch from Top Dollar here, but yeah, Hit Row, I think it's a much needed win for them. They kind of need some direction. So yeah, hopefully this is the right thing for them, and the match should be fun next week. But yeah, that Top Dollar botch wasn't good, let's say that. Raquel Rodriguez was then backstage and said she wants to pay back for her injured arm. Ronda and Shayna attacked and kicked her in the injured arm a few times before leaving, and cementing themselves as haters. But anyway, Roman Reigns and the Bloodline were out next and SmackDown before, saying that tonight was going to be a good night for Sami, but they have a KO problem. The Tribal Chief has a solution and said that he and Sami would have a tag team match with KO and a partner of Owen's choice. Suddenly, John Cena showed up on the Titan channel and said KO already texted him about the match. He'd appear beside Owens to take on the Bloodline members. This will also maintain his record of competing for the last 20 years every year. Cena enthusiastically accepts the challenge, and the episode ended with his entrance music playing in the arena. John Cena, 2 weeks of SmackDown competing. Didn't see it coming, but so bloody happy this is happening. Can't wait for that match now. It's going to be great. John Cena is back. Let's freaking go. What an ending to SmackDown. overall, SmackDown this week gets 7 out of 10 from me. Yeah, I thought it was a fun episode of SmackDown this week. Obviously, I think it ended on a real high with Cena announcing his comeback. Can't bloody wait for that. Good to be Ricochet was bloody amazing too. And yeah, Uncle Howdy, the developments was him. So yeah, on the whole, quite a packed episode of SmackDown this week. So on the whole, yeah, gets a solid 7 out of 10 from me. But anyway, guys, that's it for you. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, let's what's going on my phone show for daily wrestling news and subscribe to my channel. I'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.